This copyrighted telecast is presented by authority of MSPN Digital Television and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of MSPN Digital Television.
Turn it over to the broadcast booth for the pregame show on MSPN Digital Television.
How you doing? Welcome back to another season of Legion Baseball here in the state of North Dakota, and we kick it off with a preseason conference non-counter. It's a single 9-inning game today between the 2024 defending state champion West Fargo Patriots, who hit that walk-off home run thanks to the bat of Aiden Wolf in the bottom of the 10th. At the same field that their visitors play on at home. But tonight, the visitors are on the road. It's the Fargo Post 400 Stars and the West Fargo Patriots, and your pregame is next here on MSPN Digital Television.
Make your home your retreat. Fill your favorite spaces with fresh air, warm sunlight, and calming connections with the outdoors. Marvin Windows and Doors are designed to promote happier, healthier spaces in your home. At D&M Industries, we will walk you through how the beauty, thoughtful design features, and unparalleled performance of Marvin products can help you feel better in your home. Visit our D&M Industries showroom in Moorhead today.
Here's your chance to support MSPN Digital Television in one of three ways. First, everyone can subscribe to the MSPN YouTube channel absolutely free. Second, individuals and families can choose one of 3 monthly YouTube memberships. Third, local businesses can choose one of 2 monthly YouTube sponsorships. Visit our YouTube channel and look for and click the Join button to select the option that's best for you. For more information or to get answers to your questions about MSPN memberships and sponsorships, give us a call today at 701-491-6776.
All right, welcome back. Young Field in West Fargo. It's like a blast of fresh air to see two baseball teams getting ready to kick off the 2025 North Dakota Legion baseball campaign here tonight. And once again, it's the defending state champion West Fargo Patriots. And let's go ahead and take a look at their half-decade of success. One of their slogans a couple years ago was "No substitute for hard work," and that's kind of proven themselves over the half-decade. They won the state title in 2018, and then fast forward to 2020, they would lose that. They would be the state runner-up, falling 4-3 in a close one to Fargo Post 2. They'd bounce back the following year with a 3-1 win over Fargo Post 400 in the state title game in Mandan. And then a 2-1 win right here at Young Field in 2022 to go back-to-back over Jamestown. They would lose 4-2 to Williston the next year in the state semifinal, but then recover last year, as we talked about right before the break, with that 2-1 walk-off home run off the bat of Aiden Wolf over Fargo Post 2 at Starry & Bank Field. So that is a look at how these two teams, or how this team has done recently. Head coach Jordan Roll is in his 8th season with the Patriots. He's assisted by Kendall Shivey and also former Arizona Diamondbacks player Andy Young. Andy Young no longer in the majors, at least to the best of my knowledge, he isn't anyway. So that is a look at West Fargo. For the last 15 times these teams played, it's gone in favor of West Fargo in 10 of those contests, but with the exception of one or two games, it's been a fairly back and forth, or it's been a fairly tight battle. You see the last 15 wins and losses there for the Stars against the West Fargo Patriots. But if you go back 16 games, they played a really entertaining game that was knotted up 6-6, and it went into extra innings. And in the top of the 8th, here's a blast from the past. Let's see how many West Fargo people remember this name. Dustin Mertz would hit a 3-run home run in the top of the 8th inning to put the Patriots in front 9-6. It was a deficit that the Stars was not able to overcome in the bottom half of that 8th inning, and the West Fargo Patriots. That game was all the way back on Tuesday, July 28th, 2020. And then you see the rest of the 15 games there on your screen. So most of these games have been played on Tuesday or Thursday, and guess what day it is today? Tuesday. We'll take another break, and we'll be back in just a moment with more of your pregame show right after this here on MSP.
Sweet Shots is Fargo's premier golf entertainment destination. Sweet Shots will host your birthday, bachelorette party, corporate events, date nights, or a night out with friends and family. Need help with your golf game? Visit with one of Sweet Shots' PGA teaching pros. Hungry? They have a full food and beverage menu too. Try your shot in one of 60 climate-controlled hitting suites or one of 5 indoor full-swing simulators that include golf, hockey, hunting, football, soccer, and zombie dodgeball. Make the trip to 3400 James Way South in Fargo or visit sweetshots.com for much more.
Mandy's of Fargo, ND is your local online store where you can find something for everyone. Check out multiple items from the carry-all collection. You can also pick out that perfect sign to add to the decor of your family room, kitchen, bedroom, or even your cubicle at work. Be sure to take a peek at the odds and ends, where you will find all the little treasures that are simply too good to miss. Mandy's of Fargo, ND accepts multiple forms of safe and secure payment options. Still not sure what to get? How about a gift card? Visit online at mandysoffargond.com today, where you can find something for everyone.
All right, welcome back to Young Field in West Fargo. Once again, a big thank you to all of our sponsors for hopping on board this season for Fargo Post 400. And without you, these broadcasts would not be possible, so we certainly appreciate all the support. Once again, you can find us online on YouTube at MSPND TV and also on X at MSPND TV. Over on X, you can get updates on the Twins, Wild, the Vikings, all those other Minnesota pro sports teams that may fall under your favorite teams category. Legion News and Scores, we'll do some polls every now and then. You can find every game that we broadcast. The watch links will be posted there. And you can get other MSPN updates on our X. Once again, MSPND TV, formerly known as Twitter, over on YouTube. You get the live broadcast that you're watching now, obviously, and then you can watch this broadcast on demand 24/7. Under the community tabs post, you can get the broadcast schedule. The green games are broadcast. The white ones are non-broadcast games for Fargo Post 400. You can subscribe for free or click join to support and all that good stuff. Speaking of that schedule, let's take a look at it right now. So tonight we have the West Fargo Patriots and the Stars in that non-conference 9-inning game. Tomorrow we're going to travel to Kindred. The Fargo Post 400 Astros will take on the Kindred Vikings in a doubleheader from Viking Varsity Field. I don't know if they've named that field since the last time I've been there, but that's what it was named last time I was there. And then we head right up to Grand Forks for another 9-inning non-conference preseason game for the Stars. They'll take on the Royals. And then we're back here at Young Field on June 6th as the West Fargo Vets have a doubleheader against the Fargo Post 400 Comets. That game's starting at 5:30 p.m. And then, finally, a home game for Fargo Post 400. It's going to come on June 10th when the Stars have a doubleheader against Grand Forks. So, yes, they'll play Grand Forks twice in the span of about 5 days in a total of 3 games. So that the second affair will be a 2 7-inning game. You can see the rest of the games that are coming up there, including the it's not showing on there, but in July we'll have the American Legion, I think anyway. I think we're going to have the American Legion 100th anniversary tournament down in Millbank, South Dakota. We are about 90% confident on that. So once we're 100% confident, we'll let you know and all that good stuff. Hey, speaking of the Twins, check this out. The American Legion, or the American League, I should say, Reliever of the month is Johan Duran of the Minnesota Twins. He pitched 15 innings in the month of May. He had an ERA of .60, a strikeout per 9-inning ratio of 12, and saves 7, tied for the most in the American League with Seattle Mariners' Andres Munez. So congratulations to Minnesota Twins relief pitcher Johan Duran. And also congratulations goes out to a Fargo youth baseball team. It's the 13U Fargo 61s blue team. They won a perfect 5-0 to take home the Bismarck Border Battle Championship. So big congratulations to those youngsters. Once again, that's the 13U Fargo team. The players you see on the screen right now, there's a good chance that they'll play for one of these two teams or maybe one of the other Fargo teams here over the course of the next 5 to 6 years approximately. So once again, congratulations to them. All right, we'll take another timeout. We'll be back in just a moment. Stay tuned.
TCI Insurance was founded in 1985 with a simple mission in mind: to protect your assets. TCI Insurance has a long history of providing insurance coverage and loss prevention solutions to the region and strives to exceed your expectations. From agriculture, business, and personal insurance, our advisors are here to help walk you through the options and equip you with the knowledge you need to choose the coverage that will best suit your current stage of life. TCI Insurance. Call 701-277-1710 or visit them at the offices in West Fargo and Wimbledon. Learn more today at tciteam.com.
All right, welcome back. Fargo Post 400 is taking the field to do some warm-ups. Let's go over the starting lineups. We'll start with the visiting Fargo Post 400 Stars. And it will go like this. Batting first and playing first base is Kane Mathiasen. The designated hitter and batting second is Jace Burns. Batting third in the shortstop is Caleb Christensen. Batting fourth in the right fielder is Gus Pankratz. The batting fifth is Caden Newarth. And let's see, I forgot to write down his position here. Let's see which one's missing. Looks like he'll be playing center field. That's the only one that's not missing. So shortstop, not shortstop, but batting sixth is the catcher, Malachi Wurmeyer. Batting seventh is his third baseman, Ashton Renas. The left fielder is batting eighth. His name is Gunnar Majerus. The right fielder, number 9, batting ninth, I'm mixing up my field position numbers with the batting lineup number here. So batting ninth is the second baseman, number 9, Ethan Dahl. Your starting pitcher today here for the Fargo Post 400 Stars will be Joe Gould. Also on the roster and not starting in today's game, Matt Bryant, Colby Hansen, Gavin Drisker, Caleb Blanchette, Colston Sen, Alex Christofferson, Hudson Stein, Gus Wermeyer, and Josh Tandesky. The Stars are coached by head coach Donnie Bryant, his assistants Jeff Fichtner and Kevin Pearson. For the West Fargo Patriots, batting first, and he's your designated hitter, will be Landon Zink, wearing number 15. Wearing number 1 and batting second is the second baseman, Brody Medina. Batting third and wearing jersey number 3 is the center fielder, Trey Huzar. Batting fourth and wearing jersey 12, the right fielder, Tate Herman. Batting fifth, the shortstop, number 14, Jet Collins. Batting sixth, the first baseman, number 8, Austin O'Lean. Batting seventh will be the left fielder, number 4, Luke Finn. Batting eighth will be the starting catcher, number 7, Jackson Zavadil. And batting ninth will be the third baseman, number 2, Charlie Laszowski. And then your starting pitcher on the mound for the Patriots today will be number 21, Graydon Peterson. Other members of the Patriot rosters include number 5, Parker Hoff, number 7, Caden Radenmacher, number 9, Espen Westby, number 10, Evan Kroger, number 11, Cooper Fuchs, number 22, Parker Henrich, number 24, Hudson Dinger, and number 23, Max Zanker. The West Fargo Patriots are coached by head coach Jordan Roll, his assistants Kendall Shivi and Andy Young. A little bit more on Andy Young. He, like I said earlier, he played for the Arizona Diamondbacks. He's 31 years old, and he played Legion ball in his younger years with West Fargo right here. So with the Arizona Diamondbacks, he had a .209 batting average, knocked six pitches over the wall, 15 RBIs, and a total of 19 hits in the 2021 season. In 2020, for the Diamondbacks, he scored 3 runs on 5 hits and batted in 4 more, and a 192 batting average. His career stats: 117 at bats, 16 runs, 24 hits, 19 RBIs, and a 205 batting average for the Arizona Diamondbacks. So there you go. Now you know a little bit more about both of these teams. We'll take another time out. When we come back, we'll dig more into our pregame show right after this here on MSPN Digital Television. Stay tuned.
Doolittle's Wood-Fire Grill is an experience that ignites your senses, featuring wood-fired rotisserie cooking. Grilling meat over an open flame creates that savory wood-roasted flavor, while the rotisserie rotation results in juicy and succulent meats. Doolittle's even has an outdoor fire pit that creates a relaxing setting to wine and dine for any occasion. Visit DoolittlesRestaurants.com for a full menu or to make a reservation. Doolittle's Wood-Fire Grill, 2112 25th Street South in Fargo, or call ahead at 701-478-2200.
Just off 52nd Avenue South in Prairie Grove is your neighborhood South Fargo spot, Frank's Lounge. Frank's Lounge offers a fun, comfortable atmosphere and daily food specials you can view right as you walk in. Kristen says,
Love Frank's, our go-to place when we have company get-togethers, and always get the best service. We would definitely recommend. We love Frank's Lounge.
Frank's Lounge is open daily, and kids, when accompanied by an adult, are welcome all day, Sunday through Tuesday, and until 3:30 p.m. the rest of the week. Don't forget to take home a Frank's Lounge t-shirt or hat. Frank's Lounge, 2640 52nd Avenue South in Fargo. Stop in tonight.
All right, welcome back. As we get closer to our scheduled first pitch was at 7:30. We're a little bit beyond that right now. In earlier action today, as they played 4 games here today, this is the only one where both teams do not feature a West Fargo team. But it was the 13U West Fargo Rattlers knocking off the West Fargo Spikes 12-2. And that was in the first game today. The second game today, it's the 14U West Fargo Rattlers winning 9-2 over the West Fargo Spikes. And then in the game right before this one that wrapped up about 20 minutes ago, it was the West Fargo Aces defeating their cross-dugout foes, the West Fargo Vets, by the final score of 14-1. Your umpires today, behind the plate, we expect that to be Dave Klunt, and then out in the field will be Cody Hughes. So we'll have a pair of umpires today in this game, and that pretty much wraps up all the information that I have. Now, I do have one other thing here. According to a student by a pair or I don't know if it was a pair, trio, a single, I know it was a small group of Arizona State University, a study by Arizona State University students, and I know it's a small group, that hamburgers are the #1 concession stand item at baseball games. I would have thought it would have been hot dogs, but in recent years, hamburger has made its way up the charts. So with that said, we are doing our 2025 MSPN North Dakota Legion concession stand hamburger contest this year. And there you see the eligible teams. So basically all of the AA teams, we put a couple more logos on there. We know that the Mandan Chiefs and the Mandan A's serve the exact same hamburgers, but just to fill the spot, we put in a couple extra logos in there. But so June 10th, we'll reveal the winner of the contest from last year, how the teams ranked last year, and we'll also give you the projected odds for this year on who we think might win it, or who might be battling out near the top. And we'll also let you know how to enter your concession stand into the 2025 MSPN North Dakota Legion Baseball Concession Stand Burger Contest. So there you go. We'll release this information on Twitter, or on X, I should say now, as well. But tune in for the Stars home opener on June 10th when they had the doubleheader against Grand Forks, and we'll release all the info that you see on the screen there. Once again, it's the 2025 MSPN North Dakota Legion Baseball Concession Stand Burger Contest. We had a withdrawn entry today, as I did get a burger from the concession stand here at West Fargo, but I was told to eliminate that one and wait a couple days so that they can make sure their best cooks are in the concession stand. So their entry will officially come when the Comets play either the Aces or Vets. I forget which one now. here in about 48 hours from now on MSPN Digital Television. So that'll be entry number 1. And if we come to your field, you can enter the contest as well. All you need to do is give us a hamburger and cheeseburger. That's as simple as that. So now you got a little bit of sneak peek on how you can enter your concession stand. But once again, all the info you need coming June 10th for the home opener for the Stars against Grand Forks right here on MSPN Digital Television. All right, well, let's take another time out as we are getting ready here for the starting lineup announcements and the national anthem. So we'll take a break, and we'll be back in just a moment with more here on MSPN Digital Television.
Make your home your retreat. Fill your favorite spaces with fresh air, warm sunlight, and calming connections with the outdoors. Marvin Windows and Doors are designed to promote happier, healthier spaces in your home. At D&M Industries, we will walk you through how the beauty, thoughtful design features, and unparalleled performance of Marvin products can help you feel better in your home. Visit our D&M Industries showroom in Moorhead today.
When one of us comes up short,
we all come up short.
There's no vape in team.
Think there are only school supplies in your child's backpack? Think again. 5 e-cigarettes were hiding in plain sight. Parents, do your homework.
Learn more about vaping at health.mn.gov/e-cigarettes.
Here's your chance to support MSPN Digital Television in one of 3 ways. First, everyone can subscribe to the MSPN YouTube channel absolutely free. Second, individuals and families can choose one of 3 monthly YouTube memberships. Third, local businesses can choose one of 2 monthly YouTube sponsorships. Visit our YouTube channel and look for and click the Join button to select the option that's best for you. For more information or to get answers to your questions about MSPN memberships and sponsorships, give us a call today at 701-491-6776.
Hi, this is Mike from Magnitude Sports. I'd like you to do me a favor if you would. Subscribe to this channel right here, Dakota Fins and Feathers Outdoors. The channel is owned by a family I've known for over 2 decades and features some sports stars from previous Magnitude Sports broadcasts. So if you're the type of guy that likes fishing, hunting, dogs, you can get all that and more right here on the Dakota Fins and Feathers YouTube channel. You can also find them on social media, on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. It's educational, it's captivating, it's fun. It's Dakota Fins and Feathers Outdoors. Subscribe today.
All right, welcome back. Here's a good look at Cody Hughes and Dave Klunt. Cody will be behind the plate today, and Dave will be, or did I flip-flop that? I might have flip-flopped that. Let me double check here. I got, yeah, I flip-flopped that. Cody Hughes will be in the field, and Dave Klunt will be behind the plate. So I'll just rewrite down my notes here, and there we go. So once again, Cody in the field and Dave Klunt behind the plate calling the balls and strikes here. Once again, Graydon Peterson, your starting pitcher here for the West Fargo Patriots, will join our PA announcer now for the rest of the starting lineups.
Number 5, Caleb Blanchett. Number 10, Colston Sen. Number 12, Alex Christopherson. Number 15, Hudson Stein. Number 19, Gus Wermeyer. Number 28, Braden Olson. And number 16, Gavin Keller. Now let's meet the starters for the Stars. Leading off and playing first base, number 3, Kane Matson Mathiasen. Batting second, DHing number 13, Jace Burns. Batting third and playing shortstop, number 6, Caleb Christensen. Batting fourth and playing right field, number 35, Gus Pankratz. Batting fifth and playing first base, number 14, Caden Newhart. Batting seventh and doing the catching, number 8, Malachi Wermeyer. Batting seventh and playing third base, number 11, Ashton Reedus. Batting eighth and playing left field, number 17, And batting ninth, playing second base, number 9, Ethan Dahl. Your pitcher today is number 7, Joe Gould. Post 400 and coached by Don Bryant, Jeff Beckner, and Kevin Pearson. Now let's meet the home team on the scoreboard, your West Fargo Patriots. First, the reserves for the Patriots. Number 5, Parker Hoff. Number 6, Caden Rodemacher. Number 9, Aspen Westby. Number 10, Ivan Cogan. Number 11, Cooper Fuchs. Number 22, Parker Henrich. Number 23, Max Zinker. And number 24, Hudson Dinger. Now here are the starters for your West Fargo Patriots. Leading off in DHing, number 15, Landon Zink. Batting second on second base, number 1, Cody Medina. Batting third and playing center field, number 3, Trey Hussar. Batting fourth and playing right field, number 12, Jake Herman. Batting fifth and playing shortstop, number 14, Jack Collins. Batting eighth and playing first base, number 8, Austin O'Lean. Batting seventh and playing left field, number 4, Luke Finn. Batting eighth and duly catching, number 7, Jackson Zavadil. Batting ninth and playing third base, number 2, Charlie Wachowski. And on duly catching, number 21, Braden Peterson. Head coach Jordan Rowe, assistant coach Kendall Sheedy. And West Fargo Baseball would like to welcome back to the West Fargo family the former West Fargo Patriot and 2012 North Dakota State champion, former Major Leaguer Andy Young. Our officials for tonight's game are Dave Clunt and Cody Georgia Hughes. We now ask everyone.
All right, they're going to go to the national anthem. We'll take a break, and we're back with the first pitch in 60 seconds here on MSPN Digital Television.
Sweet Shots is Fargo's premier golf entertainment destination. Sweet Shots will host your birthday, bachelorette party, corporate events, date nights, or night out with friends and family. Need help with your golf game? Visit with one of Sweet Shots' PGA teaching pros. Hungry? They have a full food and beverage menu too. Try your shot in one of 60 climate control hitting suites or one of 5 indoor full swing simulators that include golf, hockey, hunting, football, soccer, and zombie dodgeball. Make the trip to 3400 James Way South in Fargo or visit sweetshots.com for much more.
Mandy's of Fargo ND is your local online store where you can find something for everyone. Check out multiple items from the carry-all collection. You can also pick out that perfect sign to add to the decor of your family room, kitchen, bedroom, or even your cubicle at work. Be sure to take a peek at the odds and ends, where you will find all the little treasures that are simply too good to miss. Mandy's of Fargo ND accepts multiple forms of safe and secure payment options. Still not sure what to get? How about a gift card? Visit online at mandysoffargond.com today, where you can find something for everyone.
TCI Insurance was founded in 1985 with a simple mission in mind to protect your assets. TCI Insurance has a long history of providing insurance coverage and loss prevention solutions to the region and strives to exceed your expectations. From agriculture, business, and personal insurance, our advisors are here to help walk you through the options and equip you with the knowledge you need to choose the coverage that will best suit your current stage of life. TCI Insurance. Call 701-277-1710 or visit them at the offices in West Fargo and Wimbledon. Learn more today at tciteam.com.
All right, welcome back. And the national anthem just finished. They're going to make a special announcement here. We're going to tune in. A little high and out for Jackson Glenke, but that's okay.
West Fargo Baseball wants to wish the best of luck to Barry and his family and their future endeavors. How about one big last round of applause for the Glenke family? Folks, this is from Barry's playlist.
All right, we're going to take one more break, and then we should have that first pitch for you here in just a moment. Stay tuned.
TCI Insurance was founded in 1985 with a simple mission in mind to protect your assets. TCI Insurance has a long history of providing insurance coverage and loss prevention solutions to the region and strives to exceed your expectations. From agriculture, business, and personal insurance, our advisors are here to help walk you through the options and equip you with the knowledge you need to choose the coverage that will best suit your current stage of life. TCI Insurance. Call 701-277-1710 or visit them at the offices in West Fargo and Wimbledon. Learn more today at tciteam.com.
All right, welcome back. There's a look at Graydon Peterson on the mound, starting pitcher for the Patriots. And once again, behind the plate, catching those pitches from Peterson is Jackson Zavadil. Around the bases, you got Austin Olin at first, Brody Medina at second, Jet Collins, the shortstop, Charlie Lashowski at third. And then in the outfield, you have Tate Herman in right, Trey Huzar in center, and Luke Finn in left field for the West Fargo Patriots. Patriots, once again, opening up the 2025 campaign, winning that 2024 state championship at Starion Bank Field in walk-off fashion over Fargo Post 2, and they went back-to-back a couple years ago. Can they go back-to-back once again? It's going to be tough. Fargo Post 400 is returning a lot of seniors, and take the end result of this game with a grain of salt. Once again, it is a non-conference game, so the outcome of this game doesn't play a factor in the overall standings moving forward. But it's a great way to get a look at what these two teams can bring to the field here, which is why for this particular broadcast we'll forego our keys to the game, because there really is not a whole lot to go through on that, and all the teams are at 0-0. All the teams are tied for first place, so there you go. First pitch at 7:50 p.m. for ball one. Once again, it's Kane Mathiasen, the batter here for Fargo Post 400, and that one's going to miss outside for ball two. So the first two pitches of the season here from Peterson, ball, and there's a strike on the edge. 2-1. I want to thank Mandy's of Fargo ND for being our scoreboard sponsor this season. You can check them out at mandysoffargond.com, your local online store. 3 balls and a strike now here to Kane Mathiasen. And the pitch inside pushes Mathiasen in a spin cycle off the plate for ball 4, and the first base runner reaches on a walk.
Now coming to the plate for the Stars, the designated hitter, number 13, Jace Burns.
All right, so a runner on with nobody out, Jace Burns. We'll also see Caleb Christensen, who just moved into the on-deck circle here. We'll see those three for sure. Nice strong hit that doesn't quite get by Brody Medina to second, back to first, and they're going to call him out. So you go from no outs to 2 outs, and the base is empty.
Now coming to the plate for the Stars, the shortstop number 6, Caleb Christensen.
And that all started with Brody Medina. And there we go, 3 outs. So, after a promising start, the balloon gets popped and we remain at 0-0 here heading into the bottom half of the first. We'll take a break. We'll be back in just a moment on MSPN Digital Television.
Just off 52nd Avenue South in Prairie Grove is your neighborhood South Fargo spot, Frank's Lounge. Frank's Lounge offers a fun, comfortable atmosphere and daily food specials you can view right as you walk in. Kristen says,
Love Frank's, our go-to place when we have company get-togethers, and always get the best service. We would definitely recommend. We love Frank's Lounge.
Frank's Lounge is open daily, and kids, when accompanied by an adult, are welcome all day, Sunday through Tuesday, and until 3:30 p.m. the rest of the week. Don't forget to take home a Frank's Lounge t-shirt or hat. Frank's Lounge, 2640 52nd Avenue South in Fargo. Stop in tonight.
All right, welcome back. So a 6-4-3 double play and a fly out to left, and the Stars leave nobody on base in the top half of the inning, and now it's the West Fargo Patriots' turn to bring out the bats, and that is they look at Joe Gould. Your starting pitcher here today for the Stars. Stars add a few left-handed pitchers to their roster this year. Well, I shouldn't say the Stars. I should say post 400 overall. And they're not all at additions to the Stars. Some of those left-handers are on the Astros and Comets, but let's see, Landon Zink, Brody Medina, and Trey Huzar are going to be the first 3 batters here for West Fargo.
Number 15, Landon Zink.
So Gould will set, wind, and deliver. And it's a little bit high for ball 1. So the first pitch of Fargo Post 400's preseason's in for ball 1 to the batter, Landon Zink. And the 1-0 pitch. Oh, and that one will smack him on the right shoulder, and he will reach base via hit by a pitch. So 2 pitches in. And now it'll be Joe Gould's opportunity to go up against Brody Medina.
Now coming to the plate for the Patriots, the second baseman, number 1, Brody Medina.
And Gould will try the pickoff there on Landon Zink. Now he'll deliver. High for a ball. It's 1-0 to Brody Medina. Trey Huzar moves into the on-deck circle here for the West Fargo Patriots. He'll be wearing jersey number 3. Once again, the runner on for West Fargo's Landon Zink on first. Here's the windup on the 1-0 delivery. Check swing. It was probably a strike anyway, so it's 1-1. 1-1, hit sharply on one bounce to Ethan Dahl to second, and over to first. He cannot make the grab at first. They do get Landon Zink out at first, and Brody Medina will reach on the throwing error. Unless they think that he would have run that out, then they might record it as a hit, but I'm leaning error. We'll see if the scoreboard agrees with me there.
Now coming to the plate for the Patriots, the center for the number 3, Trey Husa.
And they got him this time. So we'll go into the books as a hit for Medina. And then Medina gets picked off at first base. Trey Huzar, the batter, no balls and a strike now to Huzar with 2 away, and the base is empty. That one's fouled away here for strike 2. Ooh, and that was a shaky pitch over the inside edge of the plate for a strikeout and out number 3. So after both teams getting runners on base, they quickly get off base and remain knotted at 0 here after 1 inning of play. We go to the top of the second, and in that top of the second, it's going to be Gus Pankratz, Caden Neuarth, and Malachi Wurmeyer. In the middle of the order at 4, 5, and 6, Graydon Peterson with pitch 8 right after this. Stay tuned.
Make your home your retreat. Fill your favorite spaces with fresh air, warm sunlight, and calming connections with the outdoors. Marvin Windows and Doors are designed to promote happier, healthier spaces in your home. At D&M Industries, we will walk you through how the beauty, thoughtful design features, and unparalleled performance of Marvin products can help you feel better in your home. Visit our D&M Industries showroom in Moorhead today.
Welcome back to Young Field. Start of the second inning here. No score between the Fargo Post 400 Stars and the West Fargo Patriots. And a big thank you once again to Marvin Windows and DMN Industries, along with Sweet Shots, Mandy's of Fargo ND, TCI Insurance, Doolittle's Wood Fire Grill, Dakota Fins and Feathers, FM Convention Bureau, and Frank's Lounge for supporting Fargo Post 400 baseball this season here on MSPN Digital Television. Here's Gus Pankratz now. And the delivery is in for a strike, 0-1. And a pair of nice pitches there by Peterson, and it's a quick 0-2 count here built up against Pankratz. We'll see Caden Neuarth and Malachi Wurmeyer this inning as well. Middle of the order, 4, 5, and 6 for Fargo Post 400. And the 0-2 pitch will miss outside. They're going to see if Pankratz will chase that. He did not. Results in a 1-2 count. 10 minutes into the ball game now. First pitch at 7:50. We now hit the top of the hour at 8 o'clock, so about 20 minutes behind schedule here on the first pitch, but we were still on at 7:15. We had enough information. We had more than enough information to get through that extra pregame time. Inside pitch for a strike, and that's 1 away here for the Stars.
That's another donation from Apex Engineering.
So Caden Neuarth will get his shot here against Graydon Peterson now. And that one's fouled off into the netting just to the left of the Fargo Post 400 dugout, which is on the first base side. Strike one. That one's outside, and we're even at a ball and a strike. Once again, Austin Olin at first, Brody Medina at second, Jet Collins at shortstop, Charlie Lashowski, the third baseman, Luke Finn in left, Tate Herman in right, Trey Huzar in center field. Here's Peterson, 1-1 delivery. Inside and a little bit too far inside, maybe a little high too. Ball 2-1 the count. No. 2-1 delivery, and that's going to hit and even up at 2-2. And it's a ground ball out towards third. Lashowski picks it up, fires it over. Austin Olin for the 5-3 ground out. Malachi Wurmeyer will step up to the plate now. Ball one. Looked like a curved ball there. See where he goes with this one. And that's right up the middle, right over the glove of Brody Medina into center field. It's a base hit for the Stars, and Wurmeyer's on first base. And here's Ashton Renas. Batter 7 in the lineup as we head into the bottom of the order. 18 pitches on the first 6 batters for Graydon Peterson. And there's a strike, 0-1 to Ashton Renas. 2 away, runner on, Wurmeier. Gunnar Majerus awaits on deck. We'll see if he gets an opportunity to bat or not with 2 away. Peterson sets and delivers. So that's a hard hit ball that's going to loop right into the glove of, drop right into the glove of Brody Medina. They'll leave 1 on base, and we go to the bottom of the second, still knotted up at 0-0. So instead of taking a break here, we just got this in from our analytics team at MSPN TV, and the official press release. I did not write this. They did. We've leveled up. We now have our very own analytics team stationed in both Arizona and North Dakota. They're crunching numbers coast to coast, or at least desert to prairie. Now, you know by saying that I didn't write this. The brilliant minds have one mission, and that's to bring you the most overanalyzed, stat-packed insights this side of the scoreboard. So there you go. We'll share a little bit more on that. They'll be working on everything that you could possibly think of. They'll be bringing you preseason rankings, too. And the rankings are not just based off wins and losses. They're based off things like the outfield grass pigmentation and even air quality. So I would say that based on outfield grass pigmentation, that West Fargo's young field has to be in the top 5. But we'll see what the brilliant minds of our analytics team thinks here in the near future. And as soon as we get more data, we'll send it off to you here. Bottom of the second now here. Tate Herman. Batters 4, 5, and 6 in the West Fargo lineup here in the bottom of the second. Joe Gould with pitch 9. And there's a strike. One ball and one strike. Once again, tomorrow we're in Kindred, 5:30 p.m. Here's a ground ball out to short. Caleb Christensen picks it up, fires it over to Newar, 6-3 ground out, and that's one away. As I was saying, 5:30 doubleheader starting tomorrow in Kindred. We'll get our first look at the Fargo Post 400 Astros. We'll see the Comets for the first time right here at Young Field against the West Fargo Vats on June 6th. Circle those dates on your calendar. First 3 games feature all 3 Post 400 teams, and that one just over the outstretched jumping arm of Ethan Dahl. It'll be a base hit for Jet Collins. He's on first, and that'll bring up Austin O'Lean.
Now coming to the plate for the Patriots, the first baseman, number 8, Austin O'Lean.
If Ethan Dahl was 2 inches higher, he may have snagged that out of the air and for the out, but Collins elevated that one just perfectly to reach shallow center field. So 1 away, 1 on here for Austin O'Lean. Gould will look at the runner on first and deliver, and O'Lean sends a fly ball to center field. Kane Mathiasen is there. He makes the catch, and Jet Collins will jet back to first base. 2 away, and now Luke Finn, batter 7 in the lineup.
Welcome to the plate for the Patriots, the left fielder, number 4, Luke Finn.
2 away, and the delivery from Gould, and that one's going to stay a little bit high, and it'll be ball 1. So 2 away, Jackson Zavadil, the catcher, is on deck. We'll see if he gets a chance to bat this inning or not. 1 ball, no strike. Gould delivers, and that one's fouled straight back. A little bit of a late swing there, and that will result in a 1-1 count. 15 pitches for Gould. 10 of them have been recorded into the strike zone for Gould. 1 ball, 1 strike. He'll take a glance at Collins on first, and he will throw it over there, and Newarth will scoop it up, and sliding in head first is Collins safely. And the 1-1, and that one's going to hit him. So 2 runners on base. He was looking for that to break, and it never did, and just smacked him in the back of the shoulder blade. And so that means the catcher will get a chance. Jackson Zavadil. This is the most runners on for either team so far here. 2 away in the bottom of the second. We'll see if Gould can pitch out of this 2 runners on scenario. Outside for a ball, 1-0. Time is called, and now Coach Fickner is going to jog out to the mound here and have a few words with his teammates. So once again, we got Kindred and the Astros tomorrow, and then the day after that, we're back here at, we're up in Grand Forks to see the Stars play the Grand Forks. That game was originally scheduled for 5 p.m. as a doubleheader. They changed it now to 6 p.m., and it's a single 9-inning game. And that is another non-conference game, so the outcome of that game won't matter towards the standings. And then we're back here on June 6th to see the West Fargo Vets take on the Post 400 Comets, and then 4 days off, and the Stars will open the 2025 portion of their home schedule against the Grand Forks Royals. So the visit to the mound is over, and the strike is thrown to even the count at a ball and a strike. Runners on, Jet Collins on second, Luke Finn on first. The batters, Jackson Zavadil. 1-1. As Gould will get the signal here from Wiermeyer. He'll set, take a glance back at second, wind and deliver the 1-1, and it's just a little bit high for, or just a little bit out, I should say, for ball 2. Two-one. Check swing foul down the first base side. 2-2. I wore my Minnesota Twins t-shirt and hat today. I do have Fargo Post 400 gear, and I do have West Fargo gear hanging in my closet, but I felt like I had to be neutral, so I was like, I'm going to go with the Minnesota Twins. 2-2. And that will miss. Full count. First full count of the season for Fargo Post 400 comes with 2 away in the bottom of the second of their first non-conference game. Payoff pitch. It's either out 3 or load the bases. We'll see which one of those 2 potentially happens. Option 3 fouled away. Here's the windup. Payoff pitch, and that is indeed fouled away deep down the first base line into right field and out of play. Stars will have tournaments down in Sioux Falls and Omaha, Nebraska this season. We'll have those games broadcasted for you here on MSPN. I believe West Fargo's heading that direction too, but I haven't checked their schedule to confirm that. Payoff pitch number 3. Outside for a walk, and the bases are loaded. All right, batter 9 in the lineup, Charlie Lashowski. Bases loaded, 2 away, and West Fargo's looking to strike. And the first pitch from Gould in for strike 1, 0-1, and a good start. Going to the outside, we'll see if he puts a second one in that general area as well here on the 0-1 delivery. Jet Collins on third, Luke Finn on second, Jackson Zavadil on first. The runners on for the Patriots. Outside, 4 ball, 1-1. Here's a strike. So Gould gets ahead of the count on a bases loaded jam. It's 1-2 to Charlie Lashowski, batter 9 in the lineup. Top the order, Landon Zink is in the on-deck circle. And Fargo Post 400 is hoping that they can make him wait 3 additional outs before he comes up to bat. 1-2. Swung on, a grounder. And that 1 run's going to score as Ethan Dahl went to grab it. West Fargo runner, I believe it was Zavadil, jumped over him. So it's going to go into the books as an RBI single, and it will score Jet Collins from third, and West Fargo takes the 1-0 lead. Luke Finn also scores. So Zavadil moves over to third. Runners on the corners with Leshowski on first. 2-0 West Fargo. Landon Zinkel for he's hit by a pitch last time he was at the plate. 27 pitches for Joe Gould through the first 9 batters. 26 minutes into the contest. Once again, runners on the corners. It's Charlie Leshowski on first and Jackson Zavadil on third. 2-0 West Fargo. Home plate ump Dave Klunt walking out the first base side to talk to West Fargo first base coach. Now we're back to action. 2 runs across the plate. We'll see if the bleeding can stop there for Fargo post 400. That's launched into right field. And that is caught for the third out. So they leave 2 stranded on base here in the top of the second, or bottom of the second, excuse me. Landon Zink will fly out, and that will take care of business in 2. 2-0 after 2. We'll see if the Stars can respond when we return after this. Stay tuned.
Sweet Shots is Fargo's premier golf entertainment destination. Sweet Shots will host your birthday, bachelorette party, corporate events, date nights, or night out with friends and family. Need help with your golf game? Visit with one of Sweet Shots' PGA teaching pros. Hungry? They have a full food and beverage menu too. Try your shot in one of 60 climate control hitting suites or one of 5 indoor full swing simulators that include golf, hockey, hunting, football, soccer, and zombie dodgeball. Make the trip to 3400 James Way South in Fargo or visit sweetshots.com for much more.
All right, we move to the third inning. Colton chimes in on the chat. Colton, a former Post 400 alumni player. Not a former alumni. There's no such thing as a former alumni. If there is, you have to do something pretty bad, I think, to make that, to create that position. But so 2-run score in the top half of the second based on a little blooper ground ball past the second baseman. And now it'll be batters 8, 9, and 1 for the Stars, starting with Gunnar Majerus. Strike 1. No 1 delivery is a little bit too far in. We're even at a ball and a strike, 1-1. Peterson winds up, throws that one into the turf, ball 2. And that one into left field. It'll drop for a base hit, and Gunnar Majerus is on base. So it's now Ethan Dahl, batter 9 in the lineup. He'll show bunt foul, third base side. Looking to squeeze Majerus over to second base. We'll see if Ethan Dahl squares up for another bunt or not. Top of the order, Kane Mathiasen in the on-deck circle here for the Stars. Peterson takes a quick look at Majerus and delivers the pitch, and that's fouled back for a strike, and it's 2 pitches, 2 fouled away pitches, and 2 strikes, 0-2. 31 minutes into the ball game, no balls, 2 strikes. 2-0 lead here for West Fargo. Top of the third, nobody out. Runner on is Gunnar Majerus. Peterson will set, deliver, and that one did not break back into the strike zone, a little bit too far in, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. .31 minutes into the contest now as he glances over at Majerus on first, nods at Zavadil, and that one's popped up, foul territory and out of play. One, 2, fouled away again. It'll remain 1-2. Ethan Dahl's faced 5 pitches. He's fouled 4 of those 5 off. Took the other one high and inside for a ball, and we remain at 1-2. As Dahl digs back into the batter's box. Peterson will step, glance over his shoulder at Majerus on first, nod twice at Zavadil and deliver. And that's a bouncing ball into left field. Base hit, that'll get Majerus to second, 2 runners on. And that'll bring up the top of the order, Kane Mathiasen. So a pair of singles for the Stars in this inning so far. Graydon Peterson, 30 pitches through the first 9 batters. I had 19 of them recorded as strikes. Kane Mathiasen, 0 for 0. He was walked last time he was at the plate. And he's going to bunt. Nice bunt and a little hesitation, and it's going to be safe at first, and it's going to be a bunt single. And the bases are loaded. Stars recorded their 4th hit of the game on a bunt single. That Graydon Peterson hesitated on a little bit as he watched the ball take an awkward bounce and suddenly speed up past him. So now the bases are loaded for the Stars, and they have a chance to make some damage here. Jace Burns grounded out last time he was at the plate. First pitch is in for ball 1. Runners on once again. Gunnar Majerus on third. Ethan Dahl on second. Kane Mathiasen on first. Pitch 33 for Peterson. Swung on, and they'll step on second. They will get the out at first. So that's 2 away. Majerus will score from third. Dahl will advance to third, and it's 2-1 now on the RBI ground out by Jace Burns. RBI ground out double play by Jace Burns, I should say. So Caleb Christensen now. He's 0 for 1. He would fly out to left field on his last at bat. 2-0 pitch. Hard hit ball into the hot corner at third that drifts foul. Took a nice swing at that one. Couldn't keep it fair. We'll see if he gets another nice swing here. And he does the same thing, only this one not quite as hard of a hit, but it has the same result. 2-2 the count now here. Swing and a miss. And that's a strikeout. And that ends the inning. They leave one stranded on base, but they get one across, then they cut the lead in half at 2-1. Middle of the third. And coming up here for West Fargo, you got Brody Medina, Trey Huzar, and Tate Herman. Batters 2, 3, and 4 when we return after the break. Stay tuned.
Mandy's of Fargo, ND is your local online store where you can find something for everyone. Check out multiple items from the carry-all collection. You can also pick out that perfect sign to add to the decor of your family room, kitchen, bedroom, or even your cubicle at work. Be sure to take a peek at the odds and ends, where you will find all the little treasures that are simply too good to miss. Mandy's of Fargo, ND accepts multiple forms of safe and secure payment options. Still not sure what to get? How about a gift card? Visit online at mandysoffargond.com today, where you can find something for everyone.
TCI Insurance was founded in 1985 with a simple mission in mind: to protect your assets. TCI Insurance has a long history of providing insurance coverage and loss prevention solutions to the region and strives to exceed your expectations. From agriculture, business, and personal insurance, our advisors are here to help walk you through the options and equip you with the knowledge you need to choose the coverage that will best suit your current stage of life. TCI Insurance. Call 701-277-1710 or visit them at the offices in West Fargo and Wimbledon. Learn more today at tciteam.com.
All right, welcome back. 2-1. Patriots have the lead, bottom of the third.
Has been recruited and selected to join the Minnesota 14U All-Girls National Baseball Team. The Minnesota Twins have their first official girls baseball team. This is organized by Baseball for All, where they select girls from all over the United States and they come together one week to play baseball. These girls are all on boys baseball teams and now joining forces to showcase what they can do together. Girls do belong in baseball. We have been talking about this forever, and Rand has been proving people wrong for a long time. West Fargo Baseball wants to congratulate Rand and wish her the best of luck with the Twins. One last one to
All right, congratulations there.
leading off the bottom of the third for the Patriots, the second baseman, number 1, Brody Medina.
Batters 2, 3, and 4. And Brody Medina launches one to center field, and that is caught easily there by Kane Mathiasen. One pitch, one out for Joe Gould. Actually, hang on, we have a new pitcher now.
Now coming to the plate for the Patriots, the center fielder, number 3, Trey Huzar.
All right, Gavin Keller is the new pitcher here. Tate Herman, the batter, 0 for 1, grounded out to the shortstop Christensen on his last trip to the plate. Runner on first is Trey Huzar. 2-1. Keller will stare down Huzar. And the pitch. Swung on, popped up, fouled away, third base side, and out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 runner on. He got ones across the boards, 41 minutes into the ball game here. Gavin Keller, the new pitcher, to start the bottom of the third for the Fargo Post 400 Stars in this single 9-inning non-conference game. Here's the pitch. 1-1, snap throw up to first, and he's back in time. And the pitch came across as a ball. It's 2 ball, or no, I'm sorry. It came across as a strike, I guess. 1-2. Runner will go, and the throw up to second will not be in time. It was close, but Huzar will successfully steal second base. And this time the pitch did come across as a ball, and it's 2-2. So West Fargo looking to get the 1 run they gave up back here in the bottom of the third. It's a 2-1 ball game. That one's a little bit low, and Wermeyer able to keep it in front of him to keep Huzar on second. We have ball 3 and a full count. So now all Fargo Post 400 pitchers have had 1 full count in the season so far. We'll see if Gavin Keller can strike out or if he'll walk the batter like Gould did. And it was a little high, and both 3-2 counts result in a walk for the opposing team. Now bring up the batter number 5, Jet Collins. And now Fickner will come to the mound for another visit here. All right, that conference is over now. Once again, I want to thank Marvin Windows, DMN Industries, along with Sweet Shots, Melendi's of Fargo, Doolittle's Woodfire Grill, TCI Insurance, and FM Convention Bureau, along with Frank's Lounge for supporting Post 400 baseball in the 2025 season this year. 1 away, 2 runners on. And Jet Collins, the batter, takes the first pitch for a strike. It's 0-1. Collins 1 for 1. He singled on a fly ball that went just about an inch over the outstretched glove of Ethan Dahl, the second baseman. And this one comes off the handle of the bat. Caleb Christensen will get underneath it and make the grab. That's out number 2. The runners will stay put. That'll bring up Austin O'Lean, who smashed a fly ball out to center. Kane Mathiasen caught it about 320 feet into the outfield. Time is called. And that one comes in a little bit low. 1 ball, no strike to Austin O'Lean. Interesting note to pass along for you. This is the first time in Fargo Post 400 history that their season has started before Fargo Public Schools has ended their school year. It's not the first time that school has extended into the Legion baseball season, but it is the first time since Fargo Post 400 was a team in Double-A. So they've been a team in Double-A, I believe, for their entire existence. Hard hit ball, and that one will sneak by Christensen. He couldn't grab it. Rounding third is Trey Huzar, and now he'll be stopped, and he'll go back to third, and the bases will be loaded. Going to the books as an RB, or not an RB, but just a regular single here for the Minnesota Twins. Are playing the Athletics, who have no designated home city at this point, so they're just called the Athletics. I believe they're moving to Las Vegas sooner than later, but that game will be starting here in about 10 minutes. We'll keep you updated on scores from that game as we roll through this game here. That pitch comes in a little bit low for ball one. So once again, the bases are loaded here for the Patriots. It's the second time they've had the bases juiced. Luke Finn was hit by a pitch last time he was at the plate. And that one's a little bit outside for ball two. Trey Huzar on third, Tate Herman on second, Austin O'Lean on first. The runner's on for West Fargo. 2 balls and no strikes to Luke Finn. Jackson Zavadil is on deck with 2 away. There's a strike, throw up to third, and he's back in time. So 1 ball and 2 strikes. The 2-1 pitch. That one's sent out to right field. And he will make the catch. I wasn't sure if he made the catch or if it was off a hop, but he did make the catch. And that strands 3 on base for West Fargo. And that will take care of business in the third. Through 3 innings of play, it's a 2-1 ball game in favor of West Fargo. We'll take a break and be back with more here in just a moment. Stay tuned.
Doolittle's Wood-Fire Grill is an experience that ignites your senses, featuring wood-fired rotisserie cooking. Grilling meat over an open flame creates that savory wood-roasted flavor, while the rotisserie rotation results in juicy and succulent meats. Doolittle's even has an outdoor fire pit that creates a relaxing setting to wine and dine for any occasion. Visit DoolittlesRestaurants.com for a full menu or to make a reservation. Doolittle's Wood-Fire Grill, 2112 25th Street South in Fargo, or call ahead at 701-478-2200.
All right, welcome back. It's Gus Pankratz walking up to the batter's box here for Fargo Post 400. We're 50 minutes into the ball game. Top of the 4th, it's 2-1 West Fargo. West Fargo getting both runs in the bottom of the 2nd. Stars respond with a run of their own in the top of the 3rd. No scoring since. And the pitch is low for a ball. It's 1-0 here to Gus Pankratz. We'll see Caden Neuarth and Malachi Wurmeyer. It's the middle of the order. Batters 4, 5, and 6 here for the Stars. And pitch 40 coming up for Graydon Peterson. That one smacked out to center field. Trey Huzar is underneath it for out number 1. Neuarth 0 for 1, grounded out on a 5-3 to third base last time he was at the plate. That one's a little high for a ball, 1-0. And the 1-0 pitch, and that one's popped up. First baseman Austin O'Lean will make the catch, and that's 2 pitches and 2 outs. Or 3 pitches and 2 outs, actually. So Wurmeyer will step up. He had the single. He elevated over Brody Medina last time he was at the plate in the shallow center. Medina playing second base. And that one finds the 5-6 gap into left field for a base hit. Renas popped out to Medina, the second baseman, last time he was up. Two away, runner on first is Wurmeyer. And that one comes off the handle of the bat right over towards the West Fargo dugout. Fouled away for strike one. Be a 1 pitch. And that one, hard hit ball to Jet Collins up to second. And that's all they needed. So I'll retire the Stars quickly here in the top of the 4th. They leave 1 on base. And we go to the home half of 4 when we return. Stay tuned.
Just off 52nd Avenue South in Prairie Grove is your neighborhood South Fargo spot, Frank's Lounge. Frank's Lounge offers a fun, comfortable atmosphere and daily food specials you can view right as you walk in. Kristen says,
Love Frank's, our go-to place when we have company get-togethers and always get the best service. We would definitely recommend. We love Frank's Lounge.
Frank's Lounge is open daily and kids, when accompanied by an adult, are welcome all day, Sunday through Tuesday, and until 3:30 p.m. the rest of the week. Don't forget to take home a Frank's Lounge t-shirt or hat. Frank's Lounge, 2640 52nd Avenue South in Fargo. Stop in tonight.
Welcome back. It's a tight ball game, and these two usually play tight ball games. 3-2 win by the Stars in 2020. 7-6 win by the Stars in 2021. A 3-1 win by West Fargo in 2021. A 5-3 win by West Fargo in 2021 or 2022. A 9-8 win by West Fargo in 2022. A 3-2 win in 2022 by West Fargo. Stars win 5-3 in 2023, and like I said, most of these games have been pretty close, with the exception of 1 or 2. These two teams usually put on a pretty good show. All right, so well, we have more changes here.
Leading off the bottom of the 4th for the Patriots, the catcher number 7, Jackson Zavadil.
All right, Jackson Zavadil will be the leadoff hitter here for West Fargo. We got a new pitcher on the mound here for the Stars as well. So Gavin Keller gets 1 round, or 1 half inning. And that one is a foul ball. I don't have number 28 on my roster for the Stars. I'm not sure who that is. I'm going to find out. All right, the pitcher's Braden Olson. So 2-2 now here from Braden Olson to Jackson Zavadil. Caleb Blanchette pitching, Matt Bryant in at shortstop. Caleb Blanchette catching and Matt Bryant in at shortstop. And a full count, 3-2. So both Stars pitchers who've had a full count have walked their respective batters. We'll see what happens here. And this one is going to be a base hit out into right field. So he reaches base nonetheless. And now bring up Charlie Lashofsky. Lashofsky 1 for 1. Had that single that just dribbled by the second baseman as the West Fargo runner was heading into second, caused a little bit of hesitation there, and ended up in a bases loaded single at that point in the game. Strike. Nice pitch there from Braden Olson. That's a through ball off the backstop, and Zavadil will move up to second as a result. Nobody out. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Lashofsky. 1 for 1 with a single. Runner on is Zavadil on second for the Patriots. 2-1 ball game, 9 hits in the game, 5 for the Stars, 4 for the Patriots. Swing and a miss and a strike 3.
There's another $200 from Apex Engineering. Now coming to the plate for the Patriots, the designated hitter, number 15, Landon Zink.
So Lashofsky goes down swinging. Landon Zink, it's his 3rd trip to the plate. He was hit by a pitch the first time, and he would fly out to right field the second time. Takes this pitch outside for ball 1. And caught the edge for a strike, 1-1. One's across the board at 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 runner on, and a 1-run ball game. 1 minute in front of the 1 hour mark of the said ball game, and it's 2 balls and a strike. And now we've officially hit the 1 hour mark of this ball game. First pitch at 7:50, now 10 minutes in front of 9 o'clock. Local time, 2-1 the count. Runner on, Jackson Zavadil on second. Olson will stare him down and deliver the pitch. Up high for a ball, 3-1. And the 3-1 delivery. Outside ball 4, and that puts 2 runners on with the walk. Runners on first and second. Once again, the Twins and A's are set to start at 9:05 this evening. That's about 15 minutes from now. And we'll have Twins updates probably in the 5th inning and beyond of this game. And that ball is not going to get by Ethan Dahl. It will slip away from him, and all the runners are safe and the bases are loaded. So the runners will advance. They'll charge an error there to Ethan Dahl. First error of the ball game. And that will curve a little bit too far inside. It's 1-0 to Trey Huzar, who's 0 for 1. Struck out swinging and walked on his 2 trips to the plate so far today. And the 1-0 delivery. Swung on, 2 bouncer. Ethan Dahl won't get him by, well, let it get it by him this time. Safe at first, but they get Medina out at second, and that puts runners on the corners with 2 outs.
Now coming to the plate for the Patriots, the right fielder, number 12, Tate Herman.
So Tate Herman's the batter now with runners on the corners. Zink on third, Huzar on first, and now he moves up to second. And the 1-1 is fouled away into the Stars dugout, 1-2. One-two delivery. Outside for a ball, 2-2. Once again, Braden Olson, the pitcher. Got the go-ahead in the bottom of the 4th. It's their 3rd pitcher of the game now here, as they started with Joe Gould, and Gavin Keller sandwiched in the middle, and Braden Olson on the mound now. Full count, 3-2. 2 walks and a base hit, and another walk. And the bases are loaded as a result.
Ladies and gentlemen, a couple reminders. One, the ice cream will close at 9 p.m. That's 5 minutes from now.
It's another visit to the mound here for the Stars. So once again, to reset, Landon Zink on third, Trey Huzar on second, Tate Herman on first, the runners on for West Fargo. Braden Olson will remain on the mound here for the Stars. We'll see if they make another change in the 5th inning or not. Collins 1 for 2, a single and a flyout. Has one of the 4 hits for the Patriots today. Strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Hard hit ball into the gap, right up in the middle there into center field. 2 runs will score. And the Patriots take a 5-1 lead. That puts Tate Herman on second on the 2-run RBI single by Jet Collins.
Now coming to the plate for the Patriots, the first baseman, number 8, Austin Oline.
So 5 runs on 5 hits now for the Patriots. We'll see if they can add more to this or not. And that one will bounce away, and the runners will advance 90 feet. Both runners in scoring position now, and a base hit could cause some serious damage here for West Fargo. Hour and 7 minutes into the ball game now. Austin O'Lean is the batter, by the way. First pitch coming across for a ball, obviously. Two balls, no strikes. Make that 3-0. So potentially a pitch away from loading the bases here. We'll see if he throws the free strike or not. Austin O'Lean will likely not swing here, and he will not do that, and he'll earn himself a walk as a result. So the bases are loaded once again for West Fargo. There are 2 out. There have been 2 out for a while now, but the Stars unable to find a way to get that 3rd out. We'll see if they can get it here on Luke Finn. Hit by a pitch and a fly out to right field. Pitch is high for a ball, 1-0. And the 1-0 delivery. In for strike 1. So 1-1. Tate Herman stands on third base. His teammate Jet Collins on second. Austin O'Lean over on first. The 1-1 pitch. Outside, ball 2. And the 2-1 delivery. Sneaks it a little bit too far inside. 3-1. Olsen will set, wind, and deliver. Inside, ball 4, and that'll walk in run number 6. It will score Tate Herman from third, move Jet Collins to third. O'Lean up to second, and Finn with the RBI off the walk, and now another visit to the mound, and we'll see if this is it for Braden Olsen or not. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back with the remainder of this bottom of the 4th inning right after this.
Make your home your retreat. Fill your favorite spaces with fresh air, warm sunlight, and calming connections with the outdoors. Marvin Windows and Doors are designed to promote happier, healthier spaces in your home. At D&M Industries, we will walk you through how the beauty, thoughtful design features, and unparalleled performance of Marvin products can help you feel better in your home. Visit our D&M Industries showroom in Moorhead today.
Here's your chance to support MSPN Digital Television in one of 3 ways. First, everyone can subscribe to the MSPN YouTube channel absolutely free. Second, individuals and families can choose one of 3 monthly YouTube memberships. Third, local businesses can choose one of 2 monthly YouTube sponsorships. Visit our YouTube channel and look for and click the Join button to select the option that's best for you. For more information or to get answers to your questions about MSPN memberships and sponsorships, give us a call today at 701-491-6776.
All right, pitching change for the Stars. You got Colston Sen coming onto the mound now here for Fargo Post 400. Braden Olsen had 34 pitches on his 2/3 of an inning. Colston Sen will come into a bases loaded situation here. All 3 runs, should they come across and score, will be charged to Braden Olsen. And Colston Sen's first batter will be Jackson Zavadel, the catcher, after he finishes his warm-ups. Once again, we're on tomorrow from Kindred for our first look at the Fargo Post 400 Astros. They'll have a doubleheader against Kindred, and then we head up to Grand Forks for another 9-inning game between the Stars and the Grand Forks Royals. And then we're back here at Youngfield for the Comets, and I believe it's the Vets, if I'm not mistaken. Vets or Aces, it's one of the two. Check our schedule on our community post tab at youtube.com/MSPNDTV. Colston Sen's first pitch comes with 2 away, and that one's fouled straight up and back for strike 1 on Jackson Zavadil, who's 1 for 1 with a walk and a single in this game. Nice pitch by Sen, but it's elevated just a little bit high. It's 1-1. 1-1 on delivery. That one doesn't break either, and it's 2-1. Back-to-back pitches that are the same, if not similar, the same. And both of them with the same end result. And that one's fouled off, and he will not have an opportunity to make a play on that one. 2-2. So Colston Sen potentially 1 pitch away from getting the Stars out of a bases loaded jam here with 2 away in the bottom of the 4th. So far, West Fargo has played 4 of their 6 runs here in the bottom of the 4th inning. This is a bouncing ball to second, and the quick throw to short, the quick throw to second. And Matt Bryant to Ethan Dahl will end the inning. They'll strand 3 on base, and the Patriots get 4. And Colston Sen comes in and saves the half inning for the Stars. We'll see if he continues in the bottom of the 5th, but first we go to the top half of 5, and the Stars will bring out the bats when they return after this.
Mandy's of Fargo, ND is your local online store where you can find something for everyone. Check out multiple items from the carry-all collection. You can also pick out that perfect sign to add to the decor of your family room, kitchen, bedroom, or even your cubicle at work. Be sure to take a peek at the odds and ends, where you will find all the little treasures that are simply too good to miss. Mandy's of Fargo, ND accepts multiple forms of safe and secure payment options. Still not sure what to get? How about a gift card? Visit online at mandysoffargond.com today, where you can find something for everyone.
TCI Insurance was founded in 1985 with a simple mission in mind to protect your assets. TCI Insurance has a long history of providing insurance coverage and loss prevention solutions to the region and strives to exceed your expectations. From agriculture, business, and personal insurance, our advisors are here to help walk you through the options and equip you with the knowledge you need to choose the coverage that will best suit your current stage of life. TCI Insurance. Call 701-277-1710 or visit them at the offices in West Fargo and Wimbledon. Learn more today at tciteam.com.
All right, it's Gunnar Majerus in the top of the 5th. He'll face pitch number 47. And he'll send that one up into shallow right field. Backpedaling second baseman Brody Medina, and he'll make the catch for out number 1. 1 pitch, 1 out. Majerus was 1 for 1 with a single to left prior to that fly out. Ethan Dahl also 1 for 1. He had a single that found the 5-6 gap between short and third. Outside for a ball on his last at bat. And that eventually led to the lone run of the game here for the Stars. And that one's popped up. They might be able to make a play on it. No, it'll drop foul. He was not able to make the catch. The Twins and Athletics have started, so we'll keep you updated on that as information pours in from that game, but they are officially in action now. So that fouled away pitch will make it 1-1 the count. And this one is going into right center field for a base hit. Ethan Dahl gets on base to bring up the top of the order with Kane Mathiasen. And now Graydon Peterson is officially at 50 pitches. 18 balls and 32 strikes on 50 tosses there for Peterson. Kane Mathiasen 1 for 1, walk and a bunt single. That bunt single loaded the bases last time Mathiasen was up. And now he smashes one out to right field. And that one's going all the way back. He'll bounce off the wall. Heading into third is Ethan Dahl. He will put on the brakes there, and it's a double for Kane Mathiasen. And now Jace Burns with 2 runners in scoring position and only 1 out. We'll see if what they do here. High for a ball, 1-0. Burns 0 for 2 with a pair of groundouts in this game. And this one, it might drop for a hit. And no, it won't. Center fielder Trey Huzar was there. Tagging on third is Ethan Dahl. He will score. Tagging on second is Mathiasen to advance to third. And it's 6-2. So a sacrifice fly for Jace Burns.
Now coming to the plate for the Stars, the shortstop, number 1, Matthew Bryant.
So Matt Bryant will take the place of Caleb Christensen in the number 3 spot. And the first 2 pitches come across as a strike and a ball to Matt Bryant. And this one will ground out into left field. Coming in from third is Mathiasen, and 2-run score. And the West Fargo lead is cut in half with those 2 runs here in the top of the 5th. There's only 1 come across the plate there, just to clarify what I was saying. 2 runs scored in the inning, and now it's 6-3 on the RBI single by Matt Bryant. So now West Fargo will talk things over on the mound here. Once again, a big thank you to Marvin Windows, D&M Industries, along with Sweet Shots and Mandy's of Fargo ND, online at mandysoffargond.com. TCI Insurance, Doolittle's Woodfire Grill, Dakota Fins and Feathers, and FM Convention Bureau, along with Frank's Lounge, for making Post 400 baseball possible on MSPN Digital Television this 2025 season. And Peterson will remain on the mound here after the chat. That's the first visit to the mound in the game here for West Fargo. I have him at 56 pitches. This is pitch 57. This one's a high fly ball to center field. Going back to the wall, and it's a home run. A 2-run smash for Gus Pankratz. And with 1 swing of the bat, it's now a 1-run ball game. So Matt Bryant scores on the 2-run smash from Pancratz. That one's high up and way high up and out of play. Caden Newart, the batter, 0 for 2, ground out and a fly out. And make that 2 strikes on 2 fouled away pitches. Malachi Wurmeyer waits on deck, but with 2 outs, we'll see if he gets the opportunity to bat or not. 5 runs on 9 hits for the Stars, and they now trail 6-5 after West Fargo was able to build what looked like a commanding lead. And that will retire the inning on a 6-3 ground out. So they get 1 away from tying this thing up. They strand nobody on base. They get 4 runs, 2 of them off the bat of a 2-run homer. And we are at 1 run a game here as we head into the bottom half of the 5th. We'll take a break. We'll be back in just a moment. Stay tuned.
TCI Insurance was founded in 1985 with a simple mission in mind to protect your assets. TCI Insurance has a long history of providing insurance coverage and loss prevention solutions to the region and strives to exceed your expectations. From agriculture, business, and personal insurance, our advisors are here to help walk you through the options and equip you with the knowledge you need to choose the coverage that will best suit your current stage of life. TCI Insurance. Call 701-277-1710 or visit them at the offices in West Fargo and Wimbledon. Learn more today at tciteam.com.
Doolittle's Wood-Fire Grill is an experience that ignites your senses, featuring wood-fired rotisserie cooking. Grilling meat over an open flame creates that savory wood-roasted flavor, while the rotisserie rotation results in juicy and succulent meats. Doolittle's even has an outdoor fire pit that creates a relaxing setting to wine and dine for any occasion. Visit DoolittlesRestaurants.com for a full menu or to make a reservation. Doolittle's Wood-Fire Grill, 2112 25th Street South in Fargo, or call ahead at 701-478-2200.
6-5 West Fargo with the 1-run lead.
Number 11, Cooper Fuchs.
And stepping into the lineup in place of Charlie Lashowski is going to be Cooper Fuchs into the number 9 slot for West Fargo. He'll face Colston Sen, his 6th pitch, and a strike, 0-1. Gus Pancratz with the 2-run homer to pull Fargo post 400 within a run. And that one is going out into backpedaling shortstop Matt Bryant to make the catch in shallow left center. So that's out number 1. The Athletics have scored. They now have a 1-0 lead over the Minnesota Twins. We'll keep you updated on that game. Still early on, first inning. We're an hour and 25 minutes into this contest. It's a single 9-inning affair here between the Patriots and Stars. This one going out to left field, running after it. It'll drop for a base hit as he's not able to get enough speed to get there in time. It'll result in a single for Cooper Fuchs. And Landon Zink is the scheduled batter, but it looks like we'll have somebody else. Brody Medina. Just confirm who's on first there. Okay. All right, so Brody Medina, the batter, Landon Zink, the runner on first. And this one, a high fly ball, left center field, and looks like Kane Mathiason's underneath it for the out. That's 2 away.
Now coming to the plate for the Patriots, the center fielder, number 3, Trey Hussar.
Trey Hussar 0 for 2, a strikeout swinging, a walk, and reached on an inning-ending fielder's choice on his last trip to the plate. This one fouled up and out of play, strike 1. Sen winds, delivers to Hussar, 0-1, throw up to second. They got him! Landon Zink caught stealing for out number 3. That leaves nobody on base, and that will strand Hussar at the plate. He will bat again in the bottom of the 6th. But first, it's the Stars. Can they get one more run and tie this up? After the Patriots got 4, the Stars responded with 4 of their own to keep it a 1-run game as we head into the 6th. We'll be back with more in just a moment. Stay tuned.
Just off 52nd Avenue South in Prairie Grove is your neighborhood South Fargo spot, Frank's Lounge. Frank's Lounge offers a fun, comfortable atmosphere and daily food specials you can view right as you walk in. Kristen says,
Love Frank's, our go-to place when we have company get-togethers and always get the best service. We would definitely recommend. We love Frank's Lounge.
Frank's Lounge is open daily, and kids, when accompanied by an adult, are welcome all day, Sunday through Tuesday, and until 3:30 p.m. the rest of the week. Don't forget to take home a Frank's Lounge t-shirt or hat. Frank's Lounge, 2640 52nd Avenue South in Fargo. Stop in tonight.
All right, welcome back. Graydon Peterson remaining on the mound here. Jake chimes in on the chat, says MSPN stat era is ahead of the times. Thank you. I appreciate that. So Graydon Peterson, with 5 innings pitched, has tossed 60. 40 of them have landed in the strike zone or been recorded as a strike. And Malachi Wurmeyer's had a good day so far. He's 2 for 2 with a pair of singles, 1 to left field, 1 to center field. Quick 2-0 count here to Wurmeyer. It'll be batter 6, 7, and 8 here in the top of the 6th. See a potentially Ashton Renas and Gunnar Majerus pending possible changes. There's a strike. And it did look like it was going to drop, and that's why Wurmeyer didn't swing, but stayed elevated just high enough to earn that first strike. 2-1. And there's the one that's a little bit low for ball 3. So 3 balls and a strike. They're going to see how far they can push Graydon Peterson. I would imagine that the 6th or 7th inning might be his final one. We'll see. And he walks him. Stars starting to get some hits off Peterson, and that's probably an eye-opener to Coach Roll and Coach Young and Coach Shivey. We'll see how long they choose to keep him in. This one, a high bouncer, second, steps on for the force out, throws over to first for the double play. 2 away, and the base is empty now for Gunnar Majerus. Gunnar Majerus is 1 for 2, single and a fly out. Single to left field, fly out to center field. 2 away quickly here in a 1-run ball game. Gus Pankratz with a 2-run homer in the top of the 5th is how the Stars got to within 1 after falling back 6-1 after a long time at a 2-1 score. Patriots get 4, and then the Stars respond with 4 of their own. 1 ball, 1 strike to Majerus. That one's a little bit high for ball 2. Hour and 32 minutes here in the top of the 6th of a 9-inning game. And that one's high for ball 3. Seven of the last 9 pitches have been balls. Swing and a miss, strike 2. So 7 out of 10 now, so 70% ball rate for Peterson after he started out very, very strong. Arms don't stay strong forever, and it might be that time of day for Peterson coming up, but he does get him swinging for the out, and we'll see if he gets put in for the 7th or not.
There's another donation of $200.
Swing and a miss by Majerus. Brings up batters 3, 4, and 5 in the lineup for West Fargo. They maintain a 1-run lead, and we go now to the home half of 6 right after this. Stay tuned.
Make your home your retreat. Fill your favorite spaces with fresh air, warm sunlight, and calming connections with the outdoors. Marvin Windows and Doors are designed to promote happier, healthier spaces in your home. At D&M Industries, we will walk you through how the beauty, thoughtful design features, and unparalleled performance of Marvin products can help you feel better in your home. Visit our D&M Industries showroom in Moorhead today.
So the magical analyst at MSPN, who at this time remained anonymous, is what I'm being told. Their analytics team is fueled by late nights, batting averages, and a few too many ballpark hamburgers, and have vitamin V Gatorades. They have compiled this year's top 10, complete with odds, narrative, and an honest breakdown of each team. The analytics team is teasing by only giving me the preseason top-ranked team in North Dakota, and by no surprise, it is West Fargo with minus 175 odds to win the state title. More on that, maybe, in a little bit.
Off the bottom of the 6th for the Patriots, the center fielder, number 3, Trey Hussar.
One ball, no strike to, I believe this is Trey Hussar. Let me double check the jersey number here. Yes, it is. And Hussar will bat this one out just past Ethan Dahl in the right field. It's good for a single.
Now coming to the plate for the Patriots, the right fielder, number 12, Tate Herman.
Tate Herman. So the reasoning behind those negative 175 odds is West Fargo remains the gold standard with depth on the mound, a lineup that wears out pitching staffs, and a program culture built to win. They enter the Legion season as the clear favorite. With that said, there's one thing that could trip them up, and that's confidence. The tools are there, but the gap is closing. If they look too far ahead, someone might catch them sleeping. So that is from our MSPN Magical and Anonymous Analysis, who will be revealed in the very near future once the regular season starts, I think. I'm reading this directly via text message from our magical analysis who want to remain anonymous. My guess is that Fargo Post 400 fans know who those anonymous analysis are already, but hey, if they are Post 400 leaning analysis, then at least they gave a fair analysis for West Fargo. So that's what I like. Positivity for the opponent. Even though deep down they want the Stars to go undefeated this year, they're also a little bit realistic. There's a strike. Tate Herman, the batter. Trey Huzar on first. And they'll try and pick off Huzar. He slides back safely. As the lights come on here at Young Field in West Fargo, home of the West Fargo Patriots. West Fargo Vets, West Fargo Aces, and during the spring, the West Fargo Packers. And that's a fly ball to right field. Gus Pankratz, the home run hitter, makes the catch.
Now coming to the plate for the Patriots, the shortstop, number 14, Jet Collins.
Jet Collins is 2 for 3 with a single, with 2 singles sandwiched in between as they'll fly out to center. Runner goes, and they will let him take second. So 1-0 pitch, or with 1 out. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. It may have grazed off the very tip of the bat. Either way, it's a strike. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 runner on, and a 1-run ball game. 1 minute in front of an hour and 40 minutes. And there's strike 2. The 1-2 pitch, outside for a ball. Alex Christofferson is the pitcher on the mound here for the Stars, who started the inning. I forgot to mention that earlier. Two. Outside, full count, 3-2. And that one's called high by home plate umpire Dave Klunt, and it very much indeed was high. And it's a walk, and that'll put runners on first and second here for the Patriots. Austin O'Lean is the scheduled batter. He's 1 for 2. Fly out to deep center and a single to left. He was walked last time he stepped up to the plate. This is his 4th plate appearance of the game. That one's a little bit in for a ball, 1-0. 5 runs on 9 hits, 1 error committed by the Stars. 6 runs on 7 hits for the Patriots, no errors. Is the count so far. Runners on first and second for West Fargo. And the 1-0. Christofferson delivers high for ball 2. So Stars giving all of their pitchers a chance here in this game. And it's the perfect time to do it in a non-conference, non-counter game. The Stars will have one more of those against Grand Forks before the regular season opens against Grand Forks. So the non-counter will be up in Grand Forks, and the counter will be a doubleheader down at Starion Bank Field. 2-1 the count here to Austin O'Lean. Here's the windup and the delivery. That 2-1, it's fouled away, and we're even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Trey Huzar, the runner on second. Jet Collins, the runner on first for West Fargo. No scoring in the first. West Fargo takes a 2-0 lead in the second. Stars get one back in the top of the third. West Fargo does not score in the third, but they do get 4 in the bottom of the fourth, and now a strikeout. And then the Stars get 4 in the top of the fifth, including a 2-run homer from Gus Pankratz. So strikeout will put the second out on the board, and it's Luke Finn, who's 0 for 1. He was hit by a pitch, a fly out to right, and a walk last time he was at the plate. 1 hour and 43 into the game now. Pitch is high and out for a ball, 1-0. Once again, you get the full Fargo Post 400 broadcast schedule and the full schedule, not just the broadcast, but the full schedule, on our community post tab on our YouTube channel at mspndtv. On youtube.com/mspndtv. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Or 2 balls and no strikes, excuse me. And this is a bouncer, and the throw is in time to get the third out. That was a close call, but they got it. They'll leave 2 stranded on base for a total of 10 now. There we go. Now your line score is correct. 10 left on base, for 6 runs on 7 hits, no errors, and 10 left on base for the Patriots. 5 runs on 9 hits, 1 error, and 3 left on base for the Stars through 6 innings of play. We'll take a quick break, and we're back with the 7th inning of this 9-inning affair here on MSPN Digital Television.
Here's your chance to support MSPN Digital Television in one of 3 ways. First, everyone can subscribe to the MSPN YouTube channel absolutely free. Second, individuals and families can choose one of 3 monthly YouTube memberships. Third, local businesses can choose one of 2 monthly YouTube sponsorships. Visit our YouTube channel and look for and click the Join button to select the option that's best for you. For more information or to get answers to your questions about MSPN memberships and sponsorships, give us a call today at 701-491-6776.
Just got a text asking if I talked about air quality. I plan to do that during the 7th inning stretch. That means in 3 outs from now, we'll talk about air quality. And that'll also give me some time to think about what I want to say regarding that. Ethan Dahl, I believe, is the batter. Double check the jersey number here in a moment. And a strike is called. 1-1. Correction. It is Hudson Stein batting now. And now he faces a 1-ball, 2-strike count. Swing and a miss for strike 3.
There's another $200 donation from Apex. Now coming to the plate for the Stars, number 12,
Alex Christofferson will bat in the number 1 spot. It's his first trip to the plate tonight. Here in the top of the 7th. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Hour and 47 minutes into this 9-inning game. 6-5. No scoring in the 6th inning. Only the 1st inning and the 6th inning have featured no scoring. In all the other innings, one of the 2 teams has scored a run. And there's a strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Alex Christofferson. Jace Burns is a scheduled batter, and it's not going to be him, as they got somebody else in the on-deck circle. Tell you who that is in just a moment. This one, a high chopper right back to the pitcher, and he'll toss it over to first for the out.
Now coming to the plate for the Stars, number 10, Colston Sen.
And there you go. It's Colston Sen who's batting now. Take the first pitch for a ball. And that one a bouncer to short, and that's a 6-3 ground out for Colston Sen. So it's a quick top of the 7th here at Young Field in West Fargo. And batters 8, 9, and 1 are the scheduled batters for the Patriots when they return after the break. In just a moment, stay tuned, coming right back.
Mandy's of Fargo, ND is your local online store where you can find something for everyone. Check out multiple items from the carry-all collection. You can also pick out that perfect sign to add to the decor of your family room, kitchen, bedroom, or even your cubicle at work. Be sure to take a peek at the odds and ends, where you will find all the little treasures that are simply too good to miss. Mandy's of Fargo, ND accepts multiple forms of safe and secure payment options. Still not sure what to get? How about a gift card? Visit online at mandysoffargond.com today, where you can find something for everyone.
All right, so we were told all the way from the beginning that it was going to be a 9-inning game, but we got word like 5 minutes ago that it was going to be a 7-inning game. So I apparently got some error correction to do in our scoreboard there, which is fine, and I can fix that right now, I guess. So since I was not prepared to go into a post game, let me fix that. We'll take a break and then we'll go into a post game. Give me one moment here.
West Fargo Baseball wants to thank you all for coming out tonight and supporting the Glenke family. Special thanks to Apex Engineering and Xander Capital for their support. We ended up with a total of 20 strikeouts.
All right, we will take a break and we'll come back and recap this one here as the West Fargo Patriots cling on to a 6-5 victory over the Fargo Post 400 Stars. More in just a moment. Stay tuned.
Make your home your retreat. Fill your favorite spaces with fresh air, warm sunlight, and calming connections with the outdoors. Marvin Windows and Doors are designed to promote happier, healthier spaces in your home. At D&M Industries, we will walk you through how the beauty, thoughtful design features, and unparalleled performance of Marvin products can help you feel better in your home. Visit our D&M Industries showroom in Moorhead today.
Sweet Shots is Fargo's premier golf entertainment destination. Sweet Shots will host your birthday, bachelorette party, corporate events, date nights, or a night out with friends and family. Need help with your golf game? Visit with one of Sweet Shots' PGA teaching pros. Hungry? They have a full food and beverage menu too. Try your shot in one of 60 climate control hitting suites or one of 5 indoor full swing simulators that include golf, hockey, hunting, football, soccer, and zombie dodgeball. Make the trip to 3400 James Way South in Fargo or visit sweetshots.com for much more.
Mandy's of Fargo, ND is your local online store where you can find something for everyone. Check out multiple items from the carry-all collection. You can also pick out that perfect sign to add to the decor of your family room, kitchen, bedroom, or even your cubicle at work. Be sure to take a peek at the odds and ends, where you will find all the little treasures that are simply too good to miss. Mandy's of Fargo, ND accepts multiple forms of safe and secure payment options. Still not sure what to get? How about a gift card? Visit online at mandysoffargond.com today, where you can find something for everyone.
All right, welcome back. Post-game show starts now here on MSPN. It's the West Fargo Patriots in a non-conference, non-counter with a 6-5 victory in a game that we were told was going to be 9 innings, but they, when we were in that commercial break at the end of the top of the 7th is when we found out that they were going to call it. So, all right, so according to our anonymous analysis in Arizona and North Dakota, this is unofficially the Magic post-game show, and I'm pulling this from memory because I've gotten bombarded, and that's not a bad thing. This is a positive use of the word bombarded with all this information that I just cannot simply keep up with and share it all during a game broadcast. But this is phenomenal information from our analysis here. Stars, you know, they started out with that 2-1 deficit that went through, and then they fell down 6-1 until Gus Pankratz got a 2-run homer to right field to clip the lead down to 6-5, but that's as close as they would get. Stars had a low BABIP, that's batting average on balls in play, but that just simply means the positive regression is coming out for the rest of the season. Can't be getting that unlucky every game this season, right? So, like I said, it's a quote preseason game, so take the end result with a grain of salt. Multiple pitchers in this game, however, not for the case for West Fargo. They stuck with the same guy all the way through, and he had a fantastic first 5 innings or so, and then the 6th and 7th innings, he walked a few, gave up a few hits, gave up that 2-run homer to Gus Pankratz. But 6-5, West Fargo hangs on in the preseason debut of their 2025 campaign, and the 2024 state champions are unofficially 1-0 on the season in non-conference play. 8 walks for the Stars, just 2 for West Fargo. And that's something that they will want to brush up on in order to make sure that they can collect some W's this season as well. Let's take a look at the line score there. So no runs in the first, 2 in the second inning, and let's pull up my my scorecard here. Maybe. We're going to take a break. We're having a technical issue with our scorecard. We'll be right back.
When one of us comes up short,
we all come up short.
There's no vape in team.
Think there are only school supplies in your child's backpack? Think again. 5 e-cigarettes were hiding in plain sight. Parents, do your homework.
Learn more about vaping at health.mn.gov/e-cigarettes.
All right, welcome back. We got things working again here. Taking a look at the West Fargo Patriots. Landon Zink, 4 plate appearances, 2 at-bats, scored a run and a hit, and also got a single. Brody Medina, 4 at-bats, and he had 1 hit and for a single. Batted .250 in this game. Trey Huzar, 4 plate appearances, 3 at-bats with a run, hit, and a single. Tate Herman, 4 plate appearances with 2 at-bats with a run. Jet Collins, 4 plate appearances, 3 at-bats, 1 run, 2 hits, and 2 singles in this game. Austin O'Lean had 4 plate appearances, 3 at-bats, 1 hit, and 1 for a single. Luke Finn, 4 plate appearances, 2 at-bats, scored a run. Jackson Zavadil, the catcher, 3 plate appearances, 2 at-bats, 1 run, 1 hit, 1 sink for a single. Charlie Lashowski, 2 plate appearances, and he had a hit for a single. And Cooper Fuchs came in the late, I believe it was the 6th inning, and he only had 1 plate appearance, but he made it count. He got a hit for a single. No West Fargo Patriots hit for a double or a triple or a home run today. Every hit by the West Fargo Patriots resulted in a single. For the Fargo Post 400 Stars, Kane Mathiasen, 3 plate appearances, 2 at-bats, scored a run, 2 hits. One of those hits came on a bunt, and he also got a double. Jace Burns went 0 for 3 today. Caleb Christensen went 0 for 2. Gus Pankratz had 3 at-bats, scored a run, and had a hit, and that was the 2-run home run as he knocks up 2 RBIs to his stat chart early in the season here. Caden Neuarth, 0 for 3 tonight. Malachi Wermeyer, 2 at-bats, had 2 hits, and both of those hits resulted in a single. Matter of fact, outside of the 1 double by Caden Mathiasen and the home run by Gus Pankratz, every other hit in the game for the Stars resulted in a single. Gunnar Majerus scored a run and had a hit for a single. Malachi Wermeyer had 2 hits for 2 singles. Ethan Dahl had 2 hits for 2 singles and scored a run. Matt Bryant scored a run. He came in off the 2-run homer from Gus Pankratz on his only plate appearance and on-base appearance today. Colston Sen 0 for 1. Alex Christopherson 0 for 1. Hudson Stein 0 for 1. All the other Stars players did not get a chance to bat today. As a team, the Stars batted .346 in this game, and as a team for the West Fargo Patriots, they batted .375 in this game. So no runs in the first, 2 in the bottom of the second, 1 in the top of the third to make it a 2-1 game. It would stay that way until the Patriots got 4 in the bottom of the fourth. And then the Stars get 2 runs plus the 2-run homer to get all 4 back on the top of the fifth. No scoring the rest of the way, and that's your final score, 6-5. 5 runs on 9 hits, 1 errors, and 3 left on base for the Stars. 6 runs on 7 hits, no errors, and 10 left on base for the Patriots. Time of the game, 1 hour and 52 minutes. And once again, you can find us online on YouTube and X. You can get the schedule on our Community Post tab. And speaking of that schedule, we are back on the air tomorrow. 5:30 p.m. start for the doubleheader for the Fargo Post 400 Astros. That's the Junior Legion team. We'll get our first look at them tomorrow when they travel to Kindred to play the Kindred Vikings. And then we travel up to Grand Forks to see the Stars take on the Royals in what we think is a single 9-inning game, but who knows? Maybe that one will end in 7 as well. And then we're back here at Young Field on the 6th. West Fargo Vets, Fargo Post 400 Comets. So in 4 days, we'll see all 3 teams for the first time. Games on the 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th, and then we get 4 days off before the Stars home opener on June 10th, and then it's a busy schedule from there. June 10th, June 11th for the Astros as they will be in Castleton. And then the Comets will host Kindred at Starion Bank Field. And then the Stars and the Mandan Chiefs in Fargo, and then things get crazy. The Astros go to Minneapolis. The Stars go to Sioux Falls, and the Comets go to Mandan. over the course of the 13th, 14th, and 15th. We come back from all those tournaments, and the Stars have one game against the Moorhead Blues, and then they get right back onto the bus and go down to Omaha, Nebraska on June 18th. The Comets will have a home game, and Brad Anderson will have that game while I'm in Omaha against Wahpeton Post 20. That should be a fun one. And then the Bismarck Invite comes June 20th, and then a host of regular season games until we get to the FM Invite, or the Pete Tournament, on the latter part of June. Comets will have a tournament in Sioux Falls in that latter part of June. And then you can check out the July part of that schedule, once again, on our community post tab at our link at MSPN YouTube channel. So all the games in green are broadcast. All the games in white are either not a broadcast or currently pending. And we will update that as we learn more going forward. I think it's this button. No, well, we'll talk about the Twins because Johan Duran was named the American League Reliever of the Month, and they are playing right now. Last I checked, it was 1-0. It's now 2-0 in favor of the Athletics, and so in those 15 innings pitched in the month of May, he's the reliever, so usually comes in at the 8th, 9th, or in the event of extra innings, maybe the 10th inning. An ERA, earned run average of .6. K9 ratio of 12, and has 7 saves this season. That's tied with Seattle Mariners' Andrew Munez. And now the graphic I wanted to get to is our 2025 MSPN North Dakota Legion Baseball Concession Stand Burger Contest. June 10th, it's the home regular season opener for the Stars against Grand Forks. And we'll reveal the 2024 champion, the 2024 rankings, the projected odds for 2025, and if you're not already entered, how you can enter your Legion Baseball Concession Stand into our contest. And then you have a chance to win the 2025 Best Burger Contest, according to our taste testers at MSPN. So whenever we come to your field for either a AA, single A, or Junior Legion game, that'll be your field's chance to enter the concession stand contest. And more details coming on that on June 10th. So stay tuned. I can't reveal more than that right now. I'm under affidavits and contracts to not reveal more than what you see on your screen right now. But those are the eligible teams. All the AA teams and our friends in Castleton and Kindred and Wahpeton can jump in on that as well. So that will be that's how that will break down. Once again, a big congratulations to the Fargo 61's Blues team. They won 5 games this weekend to take the 2025 Bismarck Border Battle. And last but not least, as we get to our final score one more time, 6-5 our final. I cannot let our friendly viewers down. I know there's 3 that want to know about the air quality. I think today was better. I know yesterday was like a barbecue from Canada, and not the good kind of barbecue. I was doing some stuff down at Starring Bank Field, running up the steps, and I lost my breath because all those fires in Canada coming down, making things kind of bad. But today was much better, and you could probably see that watching the broadcast. It wasn't as smoky. It's probably smoky this morning, but that's really all I have to say on the, quote, air quality. And I'm sorry if that was disappointing to the couple that wanted to know more, but there you go. That's my report on the air quality. It was better today, and I think most people would agree with me on that. All right, that's going to wrap it up. Once again, we'll talk to you tomorrow, 5:30 p.m. from Kindred, North Dakota, as the Vikings take on the Fargo Post 100 Astros live here on MSPN Digital Television. Have a good night.
The proceeding has been a copyrighted presentation of MSPN Digital Television. Follow us online by searching MSPN DTV on YouTube and X to find broadcast schedules, on-demand broadcasts, and more. Thanks for watching MSPN Digital Television.